Again, I'm Tom Zuba. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are here by appointment because you know every Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central, I'm here live. Welcome. If somehow, some way, you randomly found me either live or via the recording, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that you are here by design. And my hope is, my prayer is that you will energetically pull something out of me that resonates with you, that helps you expand, that helps your heart grow bigger, that perhaps gives you a little bit more peace than you had prior to listening to me, prior to being part of this safe, sacred space. So again, if you would, your name, who brought you here, and what your relationship with them is. I have to laugh because Dal Tearsheet, a Shakespearean character that I have no idea who it is because we didn't study no Shakespeare when I was in high school, and that appalled my wife, Trish. Appalled her. Louise from Rhode Island, my husband Ken brought me here today. I'm glad. I'm glad that your husband Ken brought you here and is with us. Dana from Florida, Jillian, mysterious relationship. Jillian brought Dana here. Dana, what's the relationship that you have with Jillian, if you don't mind me asking you? Brenda's here from Pennsylvania, and her son Josh brought her here. Gail from Michigan, and Melissa brought her here. Peggy Ann from Florida, and her daughter Ashley Ann brings her here. In case you're not sure what I'm doing, I'm looking at my phone. Donna, that's a pretty name. Donna from Bryan's Road. I'm hoping MD is Maryland. Is MD Maryland? I believe it is. Donna from Bryan's Road, Maryland. Her son Bradley, forever 17. Rhonda, my happy son Caden, and husband Jim from Germantown, Pennsylvania. Rita from Illinois, my daughter Julie brought me to your page. I don't know if you know it, Rita, but I live in Illinois. I live in Rockford, Illinois. So I'm curious, where in Illinois are you? Jamie's funny, smart, brave, loving son, Kyle, brought her here. She's from Connecticut. My friend Sandy from, Sandy, you need to live in a place that I can pronounce. Snohomish, 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 Washington. And her husband, Richard, brought her here. Nice to have you here, Sandy. Good evening. I'm from upstate New York, and my son brought me here, Laura. Darlene, my friend Darlene, my son Justin, and my husband Alan. I think it's really, really important that we not only say our beloved's names, but we let people know what the relationship was. It is okay to say their names. It's actually healing. Sue Source from Hinsdale, Illinois. My husband brought me here. Anna from New York, my loves, my mom, my dad, my husband Walt, and best friend Eric. Yes, yes, yes. Dana, forever 19-year-old daughter, thanks. My friend Donna from Northbrook, her husband Chris brought me here. Rita, Peru. Rita, do you live in Peru? Is that what you're saying? I hope it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How in heaven's name did you find me? Oh, Peru, Illinois. Seriously? All right, wait. Peru. Let me see if that is you. Rita. Okay, hey, Rita. So my father's father, so my grandpa, Clyde Zuba, is from La Salle, Peru. And back in the day, the last name I believe is Zubowski. And my grandfather worked in the coal mines. And I know that there are still relatives, Zubowskis, in the La Salle, Peru area. My mom and my dad and I visited them probably 7 or 8 or 9 years ago. So I'm wondering if you know any. Do you know any Zubowskis? My grandfather, Clyde, came up north when he was about 13 because there was a huge explosion in the coal mines, and he did not want to have that be his life. So he somehow made his way up north and got an entry-level job on the New York Central Railroad and worked his way up to head chef. He was very, very proud of that. He was the head chef from Chicago to New York, New York to Chicago. And he knew a lot of the celebrities and knew their favorite drinks and their favorite desserts and their favorite meals. He was a phenomenal, phenomenal chef. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. I believe that healing is possible, which is kind of an amazing thing to say. If you don't know anything about me, my 18-month-old daughter, Erin, died in 1990. My 43-year-old wife, Trish, died in 1999. And my 13-and-a-half-year-old son, Rory, died from a glioblastoma, which is a terminal brain cancer, in 2005. I know grief. I know it really, really, really well. And I do believe that we can heal. Although for me, I don't believe that healing is a destination. I believe for me, it becomes my way of being in the world. And I know how we heal. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery. I know people say everyone's grief is unique. Everyone does it their own way. I don't believe everyone's grief is unique. I believe everyone's experience is unique. I believe the ups and downs and ins and outs of the relationship that they had with the person that died, that's unique. Absolutely. But their grief, the internal, automatic, learned response to the end of a dream, that's not unique. It's not unique. And when we're in a safe, sacred space and we talk about it, what we realize is we have much, much, much more in common than we knew, than we've been led to believe. Maybe that our therapist or our psychiatrist or our priest or rabbi or minister, they might not even be aware of it. But I've worked with, I would say, thousands of people all over the world. And when we're in a safe, sacred space and we talk about our grief, what we realize is we have so much more in common, so much more in common. And that awareness helps us feel not as alone. That awareness is healing. We heal when we set the intention to heal. And then we create a vision for what that healing will feel like, look like, smell like, taste like. that is as individual as the number of human beings on the planet. And then we have to feel it. We have to raise our vibrational level to the level of, this is what I will feel like when the healing occurs. It's daydreaming. It's daydreaming that the vast majority of us did when we were 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we take action steps. We have to take concrete action steps every single day in order to heal. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery. There's a formula. I just shared it with you. Intention, vision, feeling the feelings of the vision, action steps. This is a singing bowl. It vibrates at a healing level. I believe that it does. When I match my vibration to the sound that this emits, I'm vibrating at a healing level. Like energy attracts like energy. I draw more healing to me. I draw more healing to me. Join me if you will. The intention is to literally allow that sound to enter my being. Be free enough, be present enough to feel that vibrating throughout my entire physical body. When I do that, I draw like energy to me. That's how I heal. If that resonates with you, my friend Nancy, who is in this circle tonight, told me about this amazing couple that I've spoken with. I believe they have a home, correct me if I'm wrong, Nancy. It looks like they have a home in Naperville. I know they're in Laguna Beach right now, and I know that she is from Mexico. This Saturday at 7 p.m. Central, they are offering a virtual sound bath, which you can participate in from the comfort of your home. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do it. It's a concrete, measurable step that I'm gonna take with the intention of healing some more. Not healing s'mores, healing some more. And you do it from the comfort of your home. I'm gonna lay on my comfortable bed. They give us a link. It's a platform similar to Zoom, but it's more sophisticated, so the sound will be even clearer, more cool. I will share a link in this thread in a comment below. I'll be honest with you, it's a little hard to navigate. You click it and there's a picture there and you have to click the picture, but to me it's not clear how you actually register. It's $15. They're charging $15 for the 1 hour sound bath. I promise you, it's worth it. It's worth a lot more than $15, but they're charging $15. So if that resonates, join us. What have you got to lose? I share what I believe. I share what I believe. I believe that we are love and light. My version of God can very easily be described as love and light. I believe we come in as love and light. I believe we come to the planet to love and be loved. I believe we come here to experience all the glory of God, outside, inside, in the food we eat, in the animals we see, in the rain falling on our face. Here in the Midwest, the leaves falling from the trees. We get to experience divinity here on planet Earth. We get to be teachers. We teach people every day. Most of us teach from a subconscious level. We teach every day and we learn every day. We're teacher, student, teacher, student. And when we're done with all of that, we go back. We go back to the place we came. We go back to love and light. So I very, very intentionally am going to light this Namaste candle, which I purchased at that very exclusive shop where I get all my candles. It's called Marshall's. And if you don't have a Marshall's, go to TJ Maxx and join me in your version of a ritual. So I light this to remind myself that I am light and I am love. I light this to honor, welcome, thank all the souls that brought you here tonight, that I believe are with us here tonight. And my request is lean in. Lean in, lean in, lean in. Collectively help us open our hearts and heal. Help us heal and let us know at the deepest, deepest level that we are loved, that we are loved, that you are not suffering, you don't miss us, you're not missing out on anything. You're not missing out on the grandkids, you're not missing out on walking your daughter down the aisle, you're not missing out of turning 16 because you never left us. You never, ever, ever left us. You're not mad at us. You don't hold us responsible for your passing. There wasn't a dang thing any of us could have done to keep you here longer. What you realized as you were crossing over and the divine was embracing you is, I left at the perfect time and I left in the perfect way. And actually, I never ever left. I never ever left. I know that surprised a lot of the souls. A lot of the souls that crossed over were like, I had no idea. I didn't know it would be like this. That's my truth. That's my truth. I'm wearing this new t-shirt that was designed really, really quickly by Armando, who works for my creative genius CW. More and more of you have purchased the t-shirts. If you would, snap a photo of yourself in the t-shirt, like my friend Dawn did, and tag me. Some of you have purchased the authentic #1 BA t-shirt. I did not design that, CW did. I did not come up with the words. The people in my Permission to Mourn Module 1 early summer class did. And to be honest with you, it's my friend Lindsay's husband, John, that planted the seed, because that's what John called his incredible wife, Lindsay. So if you have one of the authentic #1 BA t-shirts and you want to take a photo of yourself in it and tag me, that would be cool. And finally, some of you are aware of our friend Allison, who walks with us in the morning, me, my dog Molly, searching for the 2 owls. And Allison would greet us every morning, GFM, GFM. And collectively, we birthed a sweatshirt, GFM. Not available to everybody. You have to be in the GFM morning crew. So tomorrow, every Friday, tomorrow at 2:22 p.m. Central, we're going to put all the names of the folks that have purchased the first shirt, the second shirt, the sweatshirt. We're going to pull one. They're going to get a special prize. Last week, my friend Shelly Buck got the prize. So CW will not be in his Ronin branding and marketing cool groovy space tomorrow. So I'm going to contact him via Zoom, but it's going to be remote. So those of you that know what I'm talking about that are still with me, guess where CW will be tomorrow? Where do you think he will be tomorrow when I contact him remotely to help draw the person who wins the prize? If you can guess where he's going to be tomorrow at 2:22 p.m. Central, where is he going to be? What's he actually doing? You get a prize too. The very first person to do it. Okay. I had a fascinating conversation Tuesday night with my friends Kim, Kirk, and Dawn. Their beloveds Garrett and Dylan clearly were with us. We talked about this notion of preventing suicide. Preventing suicide. If you haven't watched it, go to my YouTube channel, put in Tom Zuba, subscribe to it, watch that interview. It is riveting. It is riveting. It is riveting. Many of you have already watched the really, really powerful, beautiful conversation I had with my really, really dear friend, Nancy Saltzman. She's the author of the book, Radical Survivor. She's my soul sister. She is my soul sister. Today, September 24th, it's the 25th anniversary of the plane crash that killed her husband and their 2 kids 25 years ago today. So on my Tom Zuba Facebook page and on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, you'll see the 90-minute conversation I had with her. It's worth watching, you guys. It is worth watching. She talks about her life. She talks about the death of her family, really, and her own death. Not only does she talk about the road to healing, but she talks about the road to becoming radiant. She is a radiant, radiant human being. Got one more announcement. My podcast, Becoming Radiant, I have a brand new episode that goes up tomorrow. You can find it wherever you find your podcasts. I've probably got 5 podcasts waiting in the wings. We're going to release them one day at a time. The one tomorrow is really powerful. It's the cellist. His name is Nate. He's the cellist in the band The Early Sixes. And he shares with us his favorite song on the CD. And the reason that it's his favorite song is the day they recorded it, his aunt passed away. His father's sister died. It's a fascinating, fascinating conversation. So this is what I thought I would do tonight. Here's my book, Permission to Mourn. I'm going to open it to a page, and I'm going to trust that whatever page I open it to, that passage, that message will speak to somebody. Cool. People love this chapter. It's the chapter Signs and Symbols and Messages. That bird that taps at the window and comes back again and again and again, the one that helps you feel a connection, even though you wonder, could it be? Could it actually be? And then you see his name or you see her name on a billboard, on a license plate, in the newspaper, and you see them in a dream. You can feel them. You can hear them, hold them, and you wonder, could it be? And I say to you over and over and over again, yes, 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 yes. That is your beloved talking to you. He is telling you he is okay. She is telling you, I am still here. And you go to see the Long Island medium, and she tells you the same thing. And you read Sylvia Browne's books, and John Edwards' books, and James Van Praag's book, and they all say the same thing. They say, yes, 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 it is your beloved. And you visit a medium in your own town, and you pay good money to ask the same questions. Could it be? And you seek confirmation from your pastor, a priest, a minister, a rabbi. We all want the same thing. We want to know that the people we love that have died are okay. We want to know that they are okay. Sooner or later, you will come to the place where you realize a river is flowing. And people are standing on both sides of the river. People like you and people like me. On one side of the river are the people who have made the conscious decision. It is most definitely a choice. That yes, 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 the signs, the symbols, the messages, the dreams are all coming from the people we love who have died. Our beloveds are using all of their energy, all of their power, all of their creative resources to let us know that they are okay, happy, healthy, whole, and home, surrounded by and basking in a love that knows no definition. The nice thing about being on this side of the river is that once you are here, you stay here forever because you find peace and contentment and happiness and joy knowing exactly what you know. People are standing on the other side of the river who continue to wonder. They continue to ask, could it be? Some of them notice the song, the butterfly, the bird, and they ask over and over and over again, could it be? And others on that same side of the river, they don't even notice. Their eyes are shut. Their ears are tuned out. Their hearts have closed. There is also a bridge that will take you from this side of the river to the other. All you need to say is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Today I make the conscious decision to believe that we are all still connected, that I can communicate with my beloved. And you, my beloved, can communicate with you still. That the signs, the symbols, the messages, the dreams, the signs, the symbols, the messages, the dreams, all of them are love notes from you to me. Love notes from you to me. And that one decision to say yes will make all the difference for the rest of my life. That one decision will help me heal. Decide to say yes. Choose to say yes. Say yes. No coincidences. That was the chapter that the universe, that God, that the force, that the collective energy of the circle wanted me to read. If you have a question, if you have a comment, if there's something you'd like me to reflect on, put it in a comment. I'll do my best. I will do my very best. That's sweet. Doll said, my beloved sent me a rainbow, brought me to tears. Kat said, perfect chapter. I'm glad. I'm glad it was perfect for you. Kathleen said the same thing. Rhonda said, give a hint on CW location tomorrow. Nope, I will not do that. No hints. The river brings me peace. Love this. Again, if you have a question, if you have a comment, if there's anything you want to pull out of me, type it in the comment. if you're good, if you feel complete, that makes me happy. My new friend Rita from Peru, Illinois, a year after Julie died, she brought me to a golden retriever. I was at my lowest. The dog's name was KC. All the years of wanting a golden, I always said I would name it Casey. 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 Oh, that's cool. Let me read that again. A year after Julie died, she brought me to a golden retriever. I was at my lowest. The dog's name was Casey. All the years of wanting a golden, I had always said I would name it Casey. No coincidence. That's a pretty powerful daughter that you have there, Rita. I guess it doesn't surprise me. And I'm really, really proud of you that you were open to that connection, knowing that Julie brought you that. I can tell which side of the river you're on. Oh, this is interesting. Gail said, I always ask my therapist if the signs are real. I don't want to make them into something they are not. How do you just know? Gail, why the hell are you giving your power away? Why would you give your power away to your therapist? How does your therapist know whether or not they're real? The only person that knows whether or not they're real is you. Your head will say, nope, 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 you're making it up, you're making it up, you're making it up. Sink into your heart. Sink into your God-given barometer. What does your heart say? What does your unfiltered, unedited heart say? And if you're not sure, Gail, ask your beloved. Say, was that you? Was that you? And then listen with new ears. If you're not sure, say, I need a bigger sign. I need you to hit me over the head with a Mack truck. Don't give your power away to your therapist or your priest or your rabbi. Take the keys back. Drive your own car. Drive your own car. You are the boss of you. You are the boss of you. You will decide. You will decide which side of the river you're on. One is really, really, really painful. One is glorious. Tom, have you ever heard from your daughter, wife, and son at the same time? I believe that the three of them are in the presence of the divine. I'm going to say that again. That's a conscious choice that I make. I believe that Aaron, Trish, and Rory are in the presence of the divine. Where is the divine? There is no place that the divine is not. This is an image that sustained me and carried me through the 6-month odyssey of my son Rory's diagnosis and eventual death from a terminal brain cancer. I believe that every single one of us is being lovingly held, every single one, including the people you hate. They're being lovingly held by love itself, by light itself, by the divine. That's what love is. Most human beings have no concept of what real love is, what divine love is. About a week after my son Rory died, I woke up in the middle of the night and it was 2:22. I checked my watch. I wore a watch at that time and it was 2:22. Rory died on 2/22. He died on February 22nd. I thought that was cool. About a week or 10 days later, I woke up again in the middle of the night. It was 2:22. I said, okay, Rory, okay, I get it. You will let me know. You will remind me. You will shine a flashing neon light by letting me see the numbers 2:22. And I saw them over and over and over again. And I continue to. If you're on my personal page, I'm driving the car, it's 2:22, I snapped a photo of it. About 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, I remember thinking, well, okay, that's where Rory is. Where is Aaron? How come Aaron's not as present? And where is Trish? I mean, I love Rory. Where's Aaron? Where's Trish? And the Holy Spirit kind of came over me and said, wake up, dude. Aaron was born on January 2nd. Trish was born on May 22nd. That is 2:22. Aaron, Trish, Rory are in the presence of the divine. They are not separate from each other. They are a team, a trio. You hear from one, you hear from all of them. What was also kind of funny is then it dawned on me, my birthday is April 2nd. April is the 4th month, 2:2:2. I'm all about the 2:2:2. I hope that answers your question. Yes, I hear from them every single day, many, 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 many times a day. I'm gonna rephrase this, Kat. I'm gonna put it in an I statement. It's really important that in this safe, sacred space, we speak in I statements because we can't read each other's mind. And I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. What Kat is saying is there is a knowing deep inside when my beloved sun shines. Same for me. Same for me, not for everybody. Yeah, this is interesting. Dana, mostly know that our beloveds are here. When I am in doubt, it is as you say, vibration is low. I try to maintain high vibration, but cannot always. Thank you for providing a safe space, a space of higher vibration. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're human beings. We live in a planet of contrasts. We're not supposed to. I don't believe we were meant, not the majority of us, to vibrate at a high, high, high level. We go back and forth, back and forth. The low level periods, there's nothing wrong. We're not making a mistake. It's not less than, it's not inferior. Low level vibrational levels, low level vibrational periods usually catch our attention. It's like, ugh, this doesn't feel good. When I go, ugh, this doesn't feel good, I'm in the present moment. I'm in the present moment. I'm not sleepwalking anymore. I'm not operating from a subconscious level. When I'm in the present moment and when I notice I'm at a really low vibrational level, that's the point of power. That's the point of power. That's when I can make another choice. When I can consciously say, okay, it's time to raise my vibrational level. But how do we do that, Tom? You could get a singing bowl. You could go on YouTube and Google singing bowls. You could join us Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central. We get the recording of the hour-long session for 48 hours. You would have 48 hours. Go to sleep to the sound bath. Wake up to the sound bath. Have coffee to the sound bath. Brush your teeth to the sound bath. Consciously taking a step to heal. All right, you're going, I don't like the vibrational stuff. Light a candle. Go to that very exclusive store, Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Light a candle. Light it consciously and say, this is beautiful. I love the smell. This brings me into the present moment. This is raising my vibrational level. Cool. Well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to heal. Well, I do. The next weekend, the weekend of October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I'm doing an online weekend retreat. October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, online. We're going to be in community in a safe, sacred space. We're going to dive deep into the A to Z Healing Toolbox book. I do not recommend books frequently. There's a lot of crap out there. I love this book. I wrote the foreword to this book. The author of this book, Susan, is going to be with us. There are still seats open. Go to tomzuba.com, hit online store, look for this picture. It's going to be fun, innovative, exciting, interactive. Time alone does not and will not heal. It's what we do with our time that determines whether or not we heal. When we notice we're marinating in pain, we're in the present moment, we have to have a toolbox of things to consciously do to raise our vibrational level. I wear this t-shirt and I'm like, I'm not vibrating at a low level when I've got a radiant burst of light on my chest. I'm just not. And when I'm at Walmart and people see me, even underneath their masks, their eyes kind of light up. I can tell they're smiling. That makes me feel good. Raises my vibrational level. Jamie said, a friggin' men to that. The problem is I'm not exactly sure what I said. Oh, my buddy Jordas. Oh, dude, I want to talk with you about you being my photographer for the weekend. I would like you, if you're available, I'll get a hold of you. Thursday night, October 15th. My hope is you're in town. I need you, my friend. Thursday night, October 15th. There's a ton of people that want to meet you. And then if you can come to dinner with us Saturday night, October 17th. And then I need you Sunday, October 18th. It's my friend Jordas King. And I want to follow up with you for the podcast. Jordas has a fascinating story. Fascinating. He literally jumped off the State Street Bridge in our town. Positive he would drown, hoping he would drown. He had practiced what he would do. He was going to keep his mouth open so the water would come in and the weight of that would bring him down. This was on a cold end of winter day at 3 a.m. in the morning. His intention was to drown. Why? Because his really good friend, one of his best friends, had shot herself in the head. And he was spiraling down, 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 down. The pain was so great. There wasn't any light. He was feeling hopeless. He had his plan. He had the vision. He enacted it. He jumped from the bridge into the Rock River. And he heard this voice that said, breathe, 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 breathe. And he did. He did. He listened to the voice. And I asked him, whose voice was it? And he said it was a female voice. It was a female voice. It was his friend. It was his friend who had shot herself in the head. And she said, breathe, breathe, breathe. And he did. And he's alive. And he went to the psychiatric floor of one of our hospitals here. And the guy that I know there lent him my book. Couldn't give him my book. He lent him my book. Jordan read it, and he read it again, and he read it again. And rather than stay 2 days, he stayed a week. His choice. And when the week was up, I said, how did you feel? And he said, shitty. I felt actually worse than I did when I went in. Great job over there at Swedes. We're really, really proud of you. And I said, what was the follow-up? What was the follow-up? And he said that they referred him to Rosecrans here in town, which is like this award-winning. I thought it was spectacular. They have tons of fundraisers. The CEO makes a frickin' fortune. They have money coming over hand and foot. I said, what was the follow-up? He said, I was told to call them because of the virus, and they would tell me when I would come in to see, to be able to talk to someone. So he said, I went to the parking lot, I called the lady. She said, wait there till I call you. He waited, and he waited, and he waited. And then he said, I'm leaving. And I said, and did they follow up with you? No, no, no. This is in my hometown. Do we care about people who just jumped off the fucking bridge? We can do better. We can do better. And what I know is that's not unique to Rockford, Illinois. The state of mental health care across the country. I reached out to someone in the development department at Swedes. I reached out to a board member and said, hey, could you come up with $100 maybe to buy the social workers, the support team, extra copies of this? So rather than lending it to your patients, they could have one? Never heard a word, does not surprise me. My friend Andre and I are walking on our bike path, minding our own business on a Saturday morning. We're 15 minutes late. This bike zooms by me. Tom Zuba, Tom Zuba. I turned. I have no idea who the gentleman is, none whatsoever. He rides his bike up. You saved my life. You saved my life. It's my friend, my brand new friend, Jordan, who goes by Jordas. He's a phenomenal photographer. So what he said, my sign was meeting you on the bike path. A year ago, your book taught me how to accept change and live. Now this year, when I felt life was beautiful and she wasn't here to see it, she sent you to me to show me she's still here watching, and she wanted me to chase every opportunity I am meant for. That's powerful. No coincidences. That is really, really, really powerful. I'm going to get a hold of you. My friend Bridget is here. Wait until 22222. Oh, Bridget, I'm so happy to see you. Let me go back. Jordas, I'm thrilled that you are here with us. I cannot wait to see you again. I think about you all the time. You have touched so many people's lives. I am so glad you did not die that night. I am so grateful your friend made sure that we would meet. My hope, my prayer is that you can spend time with us that middle weekend in October, because there are so many people that want to see you, they want to hug you, they want to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, my friend Bridget, Kat said Robert and I got a singing bowl. I love it. Gotta get used to speaking in I statements for the weekend. Yes, you do, my dear. Yes, you do. Kat is going to participate in my weekend retreat this weekend. Donna said, I love the looks I get when I wear my gratitude hoodie. Me too. So many people stop me and they smile and they say something wonderful. Gail said, you are definitely rocking that shirt, Tom. The radiant shirt. Okay, I want to go back to my friend Bridget. Sunday night, this Sunday at 8:30 p.m., Bridget and I are going to do a Facebook Live. Bridget has one of the most powerful stories to tell. She has been clean and sober for more than 2 decades. Clean and sober for more than 2 decades. Do you know how rare that is? The vast majority of addicts go back and they go back and they go back. It's the nature of, I think, the inferior treatment, our misunderstanding actually of what it's involved. But a relapse is so, so, so common. My friend Bridget's husband died of an overdose. She, by herself, was looking at their 2 sons. She's now the caretaker, the breadwinner, the circus ringmaster. She never took a drink. She never took a drink. Her oldest son, Oliver, a couple years later, died from an overdose, like his dad. My friend Bridget never took a drink. Never. She took one step, and then the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. And she has always, always loved horses. And she's at a point in her life now. It's a dream that she and I have been talking about for 2 years. I work with her one-on-one. We've been talking about this for 2 years, and she finally, over the last couple of months, stepped into her power, completely took the keys to her car back, and she is working with children and adults and using horses as therapy. She's living her optimal life. Bridget and I are going to have a fascinating conversation this Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Central, right after Anna and Margot do their gratitude thing. Okay? Thanks for being with me. Thanks for being with us. Take really, really good care of yourselves. I will be back Sunday morning at 9:30 p.m. Central. Brand new podcast released tomorrow, available wherever podcasts are. The name of my podcast is Becoming Radiant. And make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Tom Zuba, subscribe. There's a lot of good stuff there. Take really, really good care of yourself. I will see you Sunday morning.